What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas City Royals versus Cleveland Guardians Major League Baseball matchup going down Thursday, June 27th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for the bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my nerfies and yerfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, and that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, text Grand Slam to 443-780-5663, and we'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Guardians. The Kansas City Royals sending out Michael Wacha for the start in this one, while the Cleveland Guardians will counter with Ben Lively. And you know, when the Kansas City Royals brought in Michael Wacha in the offseason, thought it was a great move. You know, I thought he was just a veteran presence. This was a fairly young and, you know, inexperienced team for the Kansas City Royals in terms of, you know, competing for a full 162 game schedule, you know, limited playoff experience. But Wacha brought that to the table, sort of a steady hand in the starting rotation. But he hasn't necessarily had, you know, the best run of form. You know, and this is, you know, only his second start since coming back from the injured list. You know, he came back last time out solid. 5 innings, a 1-run ball, gave up just 3 hits with 5 strikeouts. It was a solo home run. The problem for the Royals, and the problem for the Royals as of late as well, has been a lack of run support. And it was a problem for Michael Wacha in that start, because despite the 1 run he gave up, that was all that the Rangers ended up needing in a 6-0 victory, and the Royals were held off the score sheet. And right now, you know, the Royals did manage to get their win in the series finale against the Miami Marlins on Wednesday, but I don't know how much I love what's going on with the Kansas City Royals right now. Don't get me wrong, you beat the Miami Marlins, and it was a much needed series victory. I'm not taking that away from the Kansas City Royals. But now you face a Cleveland Guardians team that is just white hot right now. And if you're Michael Wacha, you got to be a little bit concerned here, because the Guardians are finding ways to get the job done. In the last 2 weeks against right-handed pitching, they're top, you know, in the top half of the league in terms of team OPS. You know, they're hitting 265 against lefties, against righties. The team OPS numbers are in the top 10. On the other side, Ben Lively, while he's not my favorite starter, I do think that he is headed for some regression at some point. He's got a 3.03 ERA. You know, the Guardians as a team have won 7 of his last 9 starts. You know, he faced the Kansas City Royals last year. His only career start against the Royals, 5 2/3, a 2-run ball. He did give up 10 hits in that game, but still managed to get the job done. And right now, I think it just boils down to the fact the Guardians are hot right now at the plate. The Kansas City Royals are not. They are dead last in team OPS against right-handed pitching in the last 2 weeks. And right now, the Cleveland Guardians also have the much more steady hand out of the bullpen as well. The Kansas City Royals, their staff ERA out of the pen, 4.55, puts them just outside the bottom 10 in baseball in staff ERA out of the bullpen. Cleveland, though, you know, second best bullpen ERA in the last 2 weeks in baseball, 2.40. For me, you're just getting the much hotter team at a coin flip price. I know this is a big series for the Kansas City Royals in terms of, you know, making a statement within the division, but I just think right now, the Cleveland Guardians are just too hard to go against here. So I'm going to take the Cleveland Guardians in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.